Seahawks! Welcome back to Wind Down with Erica. So today we're going to be making two dishes. We're going to make chicken stir fry with shrimp, and we're going to make a rice casserole with chicken. So let's get started. Okay, so right now in this pan, we got it on medium high. We just got some chicken, some sliced thin chicken, and we just sliced it up in little thin pieces. Added some butter, some pepper, some parsley, and my favorite, Cajun seasoning. We're just going to mix this all together and let the chicken get nice and cooked all the way. And then over here on this side, you see I already have my noodles fixed for the stir fry. And then we're just going to add some vegetables and mix it all together. Just like a little quick little dish. And if you just want something really quick to cook when you get off work, working 12 hours at a hospital, this would be a good dish to make. So right now, while we let this cook, we're going to get ready for our little appetizer, my artichoke dip, which I'm excited to make. First time making it. Okay, let's get started. I got my little Ninja, which I got for Christmas. So excited for it. So got that. If you're seeing what I'm seeing, yes, this is mayonnaise. I don't like mayonnaise. Hey, Dorcas. No, I don't like mayonnaise. But I'm going to put a little mayonnaise in it, just a little bit, to give it a little taste. Some sour cream. Got my artichoke hearts. Onion, mozzarella cheese, cream cheese, spinach. And now we're just going to put all this together and make our artichoke dip. Okay, so let's get started. Got my purple knife. So we're going to start with the artichokes. And they say you drain it and then slice it thinly. So I'm going to drain these and then I'll come back and slice them, okay? Alright, don't mind. I got the little sniffles, but it's alright. I think I'm coming down with a little minor cold, but it's alright. But I got a story to tell you. So I actually went and got like an artichoke. Boiled it and everything, you know, like I was supposed to do. I don't know what happened. I guess I didn't boil it all the way, whatever the case may be. And that crap was still poking me. So I literally just went to the store like 10 minutes ago and got these artichoke hearts. Because I'm like, you know what? I'm about to make this artichoke dip. No lie. So I was like, you know what? Go into the store, get it, and just go and make this artichoke dip. Because I wanted to make it like homemade. But I guess this is kind of still homemade because, I mean, goodness. And yeah, this looks small. But once everything starts blending up, it's going to be great. So I'm just putting the artichokes right in my little Ninja. Just chop it up just a little bit. You don't have to chop it up real finely, but just chop it up just enough. Because when this blender goes, it's going. It's a going, and it's not stopping. So you just want to chop up the rest of these. I'm going to chop up the rest of these, and then we're going to chop up everything else. And we're going to even put mayonnaise in it. Ew! So right now, I'm just chopping up some of my onion. Like I said, you don't have to chop it up in little slices because once you put it in the Ninja or your blender or whatever you have on hand, it's going to chop it up. So you don't have to worry about that. And now the next thing we want to do, I'm going to add some cream cheese. Oh, yeah. Get in there. Well, this blender gonna be off the chain when it go off. All this crap in it. Okay. Added the cream cheese. Now, time for the sour cream. You know what? I hope I don't have to use my bigger one. I think this will do it. It'll do it. Oh my gosh. Mayonnaise. The worst ingredient ever made. So I'm just going to use just a tad bit, just a spoon. Ew! Mayonnaise. Yuck, oh my gosh. Just thinking about it, just like, oh, I just want gonna throw up. And now we're gonna add some sour cream. Doop doop dollop a daisy. Sour cream. The sour cream is so good. Okay. Now we're gonna add the most important ingredient of them all. My spinach. Now let's add our spinach. Oh man, I really hope this turns out good. This is the first time making it. I think it's gonna turn out good. I think so. No diggity, no doubt, baby. Okay, now the best part. Time to mix it up. It's so pretty. It came out so right. Now we need to put it in a dish, put it in the oven, put the cheese over it. It's gonna be so good. So now we're just gonna take our dip. I'm so proud of myself. This yummy artichoke dippy. Wow, it looks so stinking good. And just want to take it and just get out the majority of it. This is going to be like the dip, you know, when you have artichoke dip from like Chili's or Fridays or something like that. It's going to be like that. But mine going to be a hot tamale. Okay. Now we got all that dip. So, like this. And you want to add, I'm going to add some mozzarella cheese on top. So you know when you get it and you get the chips and then you eat the cheese, it's just like, ooh, so yummy. Just gonna... mozzarella cheese right on top. And you can make this however cheesy you want it. I like it cheesy. Lots and lots of cheese. Although I don't need to be eating all this cheese, but hey, a lot of us eat what we're not supposed to eat anyway, so who cares? So now we're gonna pop it in the oven for about 20 minutes. I'm gonna give it about 15 minutes, just so the cheese and stuff can melt all over it. Then we're gonna eat it. And I just preheated the oven to like 350. And then just let it bake for like 10 minutes until the cheese melts. Okay? Alright, now let's get to this, back to this stir fry with chicken and shrimp. Shall we? Alright, so as you can see, the chicken is cooked. It is ready to be served. So now we're going to add our shrimp into this and mix everything together with the vegetables and the noodles. So good. Alright. So now I just added the shrimp. There's nothing fancy about my shrimp. I just got it from a local grocery store, and I got mine not peeled and deveined. You could get yours peeled and deveined, but the deveined or devine? I think it's deveined. Whatever. You could get it like that. It doesn't matter. I didn't mind taking the skin off or deveining it and peeling it, all that crap. I did it. I didn't mind it. So now we're just gonna let these two cook. Then once these two get cooked, we're gonna add the vegetables, and then we're going to add the noodles. And then we're going to start on our chicken with rice casserole. Shrimp is done. Now we're going to add in our veggies. Our yummy, yummy veggies. Sometimes what I like to do, I like to add just a little water to scrape up all those flavors that's on the bottom of the pan. Just a little. Not a lot. And I didn't have to add any seasoning to the shrimp because the seasoning from the chicken and all the seasoning that was on the bottom of the pan that we scraped it up like so, it just got on the shrimp and it just got all that flavor. So good. So now we're going to let all this cook. Once the vegetables get all nice and soft, then we're going to add in our noodles. So now, let's check in on our spinach dip. Yay! It came out so pretty. Now the only way you'll know if it's done or if it's right the way you want it is you gotta try it. Got just normal tortilla chip. I'm so nervous, y'all. I want to get some of that mozzarella cheese and some of that dip. It's so pretty. Look at that. So greenish. Oh, that spinach. That's so healthy for you. Mmm. 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 Yeah. Mmm. Man, that's some good stuff. Mmm. Yeah. And yes, I'm cooking it now. So if I happen to eat it tomorrow, all I probably would have to do is like scoop some out of how much I wanted and warm it up in the microwave or warm it up in the stove, and it'll be the same way. Oh my gosh, this is some good dip. Look at me making some artichoke dip with some yucky mayonnaise. This is good. I just made rotel dip too. Yeah. Bomb.com. So the vegetables got all nice and soft, so I went ahead and just added in the noodles. And now we're just going to mix everything together. Now this is what I'm going to eat tonight. I'm not going to eat that rice casserole dish. I'm not going to eat the artichoke dip. I'm not going to eat the rotel dip. And I'm not going to eat the guacamole dip I made. Yeah, I was dipping it out today. So we're just going to mix this all together. And then this is done. And then we're going to get started on our rice and chicken casserole. And I like my vegetables. And with the rice casserole dish, we're going to have vegetables with it in it too. You can never have too many vegetables. Alright, now let's give this a little try. It smells really good. I want to get some noodle, vegetable, shrimp, and chicken. That's a big piece. I could do this. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is good. This is really good. The water is all nice and boiled. So now we're just going to add in our rice. And then the rice is something you just let cook. Just gonna let this cook. Let our vegetables get nice and soft. Then we're gonna mix it with our cream of chicken. And put it in our casserole dish and bake it in the oven on 350 for about 15 minutes. Yay! Alright, so now the vegetables and chicken all nice and cooked. I went ahead and just added it to my dish. Now we're going to open up our cream of chicken and mushroom. Yes, this is cream of chicken and mushroom. So now we're just going to add this to it. And the last thing we're going to add is the rice. The rice is done. I just added a little bit more butter to it. Some pepper and parsley to my rice to give the rice a little flavor. Now we're just going to mix all this together. And we're going to mix it some more with the rice. I just want to make sure that all my vegetables and chicken get coated with a little bit of cream of chicken and mushroom. So now we're going to add in the rice. I'm just gonna mix all this together. Ooh, that's a lot of steam. Mix it just like that. That way, all my rice has some cream of chicken and mushroom on it. And then once you get everything all nice and coated, you just want to flatten everything out. Then we're going to bake it in the oven, 350 for 15 minutes. Ooh, this looks good. Those vegetables, the chicken. Ah, my Lanta. Now let's bake this. Can't wait to see what it's going to look like afterwards. So, the casserole dish is done. Let's see it. Look at that. Looks so good. Let's try some. That chicken is good. The chicken is so good in there. And I can taste the cream of chicken and mushroom on it. So good. It was so good. Stay tuned for next time. We'll wind down with Erica.